What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today's topic is very special to me. I was inspired by one of Tasno's podcasts, Tasno's Legacy. Tasno's Legacy, and why is he doing this and what he leaves behind. And so I thought about the people that have left legacies in general, like Kobe Bryant.
The best way to prove your value is to work, is to learn, is to absorb.
Him dying in 2020, like Robin Williams.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
And him dying in 2014. We have Michael Jackson, him dying in 2009. And I can keep going over a lot of people that have impacted our lives, just in general. And then recently, there was a WWE wrestler. His name is Bray Wyatt. And Taz was very heartbroken. I'm sorry, bro, I had to say it. But it was sad. It was sad for the wrestling community. And once I realized how much it impacted Taz, that's when I realized, like, damn, like, it really sucks that there are people that are genuine good people in this world and they essentially just leave this world and leave a really big legacy that we don't realize how much they impacted us until they're gone. And that's just like the value of everything. You don't really realize sometimes the value of something until it's gone. And so I thought about that, and then what they all have in common is that they all impacted people's lives. People connected with them. And they brought something in this world that was special and that was unique. What I admire about that is that because of who they are as people is what people were inspired by or impacted by, and people looked up to them. And so my legacy is essentially who I am and what I want people to remember me by. And so this is a tough one. Like, I had to really think about like the things that make up who I am. So let's just break it down. Like, what I do in MMA, what I do outside of a world in finance, or what I do anywhere else is not who I am. Who I am is what everything is made up of: my personality, my values, my skills, everything combined. And I'm a strong soul, I'm just gonna say exactly what I see, right? I'm a strong warrior. Yes, I've talked about this before, but what I want to leave behind is that I always want to stand up for my beliefs. If you watch my content, you'll see that most of the things that I talk about are my core beliefs, the things that I admire about people, Dan Severn, Taz, and my other coaches, and the things that I value. And so remember when I told you guys, like, I lacked that guidance when I was growing up, and schools don't teach you how to live life. They teach you the basic subjects. They don't teach you how to manage stress. They don't teach you how to look over your own emotions. They don't teach you emotional intelligence. Like, you got to go to a psychologist for that. But they don't teach you those basic skills to be resilient, to be honest. And so I want to be that person that at least you could say, hey, she worked her ass off to be the best person she could be. And she literally focused on believing in herself, and she focused on making herself the best version she could be. She focused on living her word, and she focused on never quitting and always being resilient and honest and always making sure that she did her best. And so if you met some other people at the gym, like I push my training partners, and even when I have little conversations with them, like I'm honest with them. And so I want to be remembered by someone that was strong, and that she didn't quit on herself, and that she stood up for her values and belief system, and that no matter what anybody told her, she believed in herself and she did her own thing the way that she knew how, and she was herself. So if I listen to myself years from now, I want to make sure that I continue this legacy. And one day, maybe people will see it, maybe not. But this is what I want to leave behind. And that's also not for me to decide. That will be decided by people. But either way, this is the closest that I can think of that I want to leave behind. What about you? What is your legacy? And who are you? And what do you want to leave behind?